In the Quran, one of the name of Allah is Raqib. Raqib is the one who is watcher over his creation. Or he's Shaheed, he's a witness. He's a witness over everything. And that's a lesson I learned when I was a child. My parents and all my elders, they teach me, wherever you are, always remember that Allah is watching you. And that is very powerful belief, and that's very powerful thought in your mind, and that can always watching you, that's always reminding you that you cannot do anything wrong, and you must always do good because Allah is watching you. And that's a very basic thing which I learned when I was a young child, and I always want to do good because I was taught by my parents and elders that Allah is watching you. And that's very powerful belief, and that can always stop you to do any evil, and that's when always make you to be a good person. And only the people who are good, who want to do good and who want to make peace on the earth and peace between the people and not to quarrel between the people, only the good people that are entitled to go to paradise, because this paradise is only for the people who are good and who want to do good and not to do evil. How you can support yourself to stay fast on good and not to do evil? That's one formulation is Allah is watching you. Allah is watching me. And indeed Allah is watching. Allah is seeing everyone. Allah is seeing everyone right now. Whatever we are doing, Allah is seeing us and He will account for us for this. And once you are trying to implement that in your life, that I cannot do anything evil because Allah is watching me, and I must do always good because Allah is watching me. And if you read in the Quran, Allah made us among the best of the nations. Why? Because we are out here in this world to benefit the humankind. We are not looking for any nation or any tribe or any community. No. Our goal is to do good with all humans, all human beings. All the human beings are the people living in this earth, and they are all equal. And we are commanded by Allah to do good for the people of the world and not to do evil. And when you are always remembering and reminding yourself and reminding others that I'm not watching you, but Allah is watching you. Like example, the Khalifa Umar, the ruler in Islam, early ages, after the time of the Prophet Muhammad, the Umar, the Khalifa, he is like the head of the state. He roam around in the streets and he see if everything is right. And some people, they need him. They need any food or anything. So all the night he roam around, and then one night he passed to a house, and the mother is making argument with the daughter. And they were in a hardship, and they have some hardship in their economically or financially. So mother was telling, and their business was selling milk. And the mother was telling to the daughter, let's mix some water in the milk so we can get the more income to get better life. We can get rid of some of our poverty. And this poverty was just an test for them. And then when you pass the test, Allah can remove this, and then Allah will give you very easy life. And Allah said in the Quran, Inna ma'al usri yusra, surely with every hardship there is a ease. Inna ma'al usri yusra, Allah repeated twice, ma'al usri yusra, in every hardship there is a ease. So whenever you have hardship, the easiness is together, okay? For example, when person need to work hard too much for his task, then he'll get his goal because he work hard. And when you are doing work hard, and there is a time when Allah will relieve you from those work hard and those hardships. So the mother was telling the daughter, let's add some milk, the water, so we can get better income. And then the mother said, never mind the Umar. Umar is not around here. He is not watching us. And what the daughter said, she was a true believer. She said to the mother, never mind the Umar. The Lord of Umar is watching us. Our Lord Allah is watching us. We don't need any CCTV or we don't need any people to watching over us. No, Allah is watching us. That's a belief will make you a true believer and not munafiq and not hypocrite. Because you don't need to mind people, if people can judge me or not. No, I do every time, every moment of my life, do good and not do the evil, because my God, Allah, who give me the life, He's watching me. And that's Very good enough message for tonight. That remember and always remind ourselves and to others, Allah is watching you. Be good and don't do evil. Like example, the praying time on salah, or you're fasting and nobody is watching you, but Allah is watching you if you are going to break your fast. Or if you give charity, Allah is watching you. You don't need to let people to watch you that I'm giving charity so you can praise me. So every moment of the life, or example, you are around, not around, and you want to take cigarette and you said, okay, no one is watching me, I can take some cigarette, I can take some drug, or I can drink some alcohol. But always remember, Allah is watching me. You are alone, you can see, I can look something evil in the TV, but you can always remember, Allah is watching me. So that is the complete package. 24 hours a day, Allah is watching us, and He is very near to us, He is more near to us than our jugular vein. And that belief can make you a very good believer and a very good person with good character. May Allah guide us.